I'm traveling down in Grenada. This is my third year coming down here, and every year that I come, I bring a Sea to Summit mosquito net. So at night the mosquitoes come in, it's almost unavoidable, but this has been a pretty foolproof solution to beating the mosquitoes at night, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I tried their triangular one before, and I found it a bit small, and I ended up switching to this one, which is more of a box style one. I think it's about $56 Canadian, and it's pretty much been invaluable. So this is a double size bed, and the mosquito net fits perfectly around that, and I set it up at a height to make sure that it touches the floor. Now if you were on a bigger bed, I think that you could have it set up higher and have the net lying around the bed, and then just make sure that you stay inside the net, and this pretty much keeps the mosquitoes from getting in at you. So that's pretty handy. So it fits pretty well. And I want to talk a little bit also about my hook solution, because in previous years I've just kind of rigged it where it was tied to a window, tied to a door frame, tied around the TV stand, and that's not really a good way to do it. So a pretty good solution is to pick up these damage-free hanging hooks. These ones have a 3-pound holding capacity, and so far that's worked out pretty well. And these ones, there's 6 in a pack, but it comes with 12 strips, so I'll be able to reuse it. And the other nice thing is that you can buy those reusable or the single-use strips separately, so I'll be able to keep the hooks, but just buy replacement strips. And the nice thing about them being damage-free is I certainly don't want to be the guy that comes here and rips paint off the walls. So to take them down, and they'll basically stick to any surface, you take the hook off of the backing, and then you pull down on the strip, and it stretches and stretches and stretches, and then it just loses its glue capacity and it pops off the wall. And then if there's any residual, you can just wash it with a warm cloth. I also frequently use this mosquito net when I'm camping. And another feature that I like about it is that it comes with these guy lines, and they are quite long. I think they are 10 feet long. So that, pretty easily lets you reach a tree, at least in my part of the world. And what I'll do when I'm camping is I'll set up a tarp, maybe a peak tarp or a slanted tarp that's a 10 by 12, so bigger than the net. And then underneath the net, underneath the tarp, I'll set up my net. And I found that works really well when it's warm enough to just sort of sleep outdoors, but you don't want to have the mosquitoes chewing on you the whole time. So Sea to Summit didn't sponsor this video or anything like that. It's a product that I bought and paid for, and I've been using it for several years, and I really like it. I really like to talk about things that I've used for several years and have found them to have stood up to the test of time and under different conditions, and this net certainly did that. And so I want to share that with you guys if you're considering ways to beat the mosquitoes, and maybe like me, you don't like to use sprays or those coils that you burn or other toxins. This one's a pretty toxin-free solution. Okay, this might be a little bit tricky for me to do one-handed, but just slide that up and the hook comes off. There's the little sticky tab here, and they say just to pull gently downwards at least to 12 inches or 30 centimeters. And ow! Oh, it was under elastic pressure and it hit me in the knuckle, but look, nice clean wall. And you throw the tape in the garbage, and now I can reuse this hook because I can buy refill packs of the tape. Super handy.